a tape?
I did. I've ordered a bunch of tapes, dude. Yeah.
Do you know the song? You're my tape. We're going to start our playthrough of Halo 3. Have you ever played through Halo 3?
I played through a little bit many years ago. I don't think I finished it. This is about to get brutal, dude.
It's not that heavy.
Oh, okay.
But,
choose whichever Spartan.
here's the first religious symbolism in the game.
Okay.
It's literally...
I did my research.
So when Master
Watched
Chief
as you
arrives
became
on
the
Earth,
soldier we needed
it's
you to be.
from a cosmic source. And there's overarching narration about how Master Chief is the chosen one.
Okay, so he's supposed to be like this messiah figure.
Something no one saw.
Yeah, you're not.
And there's the resurrection.
Crazy fool.
The Arbiter is is a representation of a religious fanatical group that basically is a minimalist, the modern equivalent, or the minimalism is the modern equivalent. It's stripped of everything.
Okay.
But that I think that representation was also a religious warrior.
Okay.
Which the Arbiter in his initial introduction was. He was to advance the Covenant ideas.
Gotcha.
I've been playing this game since the 7th grade.
Okay.
So 13 years of my life. And I had friends, we'd have Halo parties that were just sleepovers where we'd all play 4-player split screen and have a pizza.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of them. And my friends would swear by Bumper Jumper.
Okay.
Because eventually it degenerated into just us with BR and Sniper on Guardian all night, playing free-for-all. I'm looking for, on the map, there's a hidden skull.
Right there. Once with the skull?
Yeah, if you press the shoot button, you drop the skull, but the melee button does melee.
Okay.
The skull is a one-hit melee in multiplayer, but not in campaign, because then you'd actually use it.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use it for a bit here, because it's fun. So actually, those are grunts, and canonically they're 5 feet tall. Because of it's scaled to how tall Master Chief is. So humans, that's a 5 foot tall person. I like metal, which is why I'm wearing a Lean shirt. I played Halo 2 with my brothers growing up, and then on to Halo 3 with friends from middle school onward. Then I had a Xbox Live play group when Halo Reach was a thing. It was all people from California that I knew through some MMO, and we'd play all the time. Great memories. That's one of them. not to dox him. He has a very popular TikTok. I won't say what it is.
Okay.
He had to change his a lot of his social media.
That's crazy.
There's great backwards compatibility for the Xbox One, but they specifically don't have backwards compatibility with Halo 1 and 2, which is a shame. Yeah. I don't know if that's to get people to buy the Master Chief Collection, but you get it free with Game Pass, which is $10 a month.
Yeah.
Game Pass, sponsor us. We'll talk about how your Microsoft games are representations of religious fanaticism.
I'm sure that's exactly the image that Bill Gates wants.
Oh yeah, no, they had to change the name of the Arbiter because the original name was too on the point with being a religious reference.
What was the original name?
That's what I was trying to look up earlier. I wish I knew. If you could Google it, that'd be super helpful. But yeah, a tidbit is that marketing forced them to change the name because it was directly a religious reference. They wanted to distance explicitly from religious references, which is interesting because I feel like a lot of the post-Bungie Halo games drops the religious symbolism and the direct philosophy into just turning it into more of a science fiction. Well, that does a disservice to science fiction, because science fiction is oftentimes more generic science fiction, non-referential science fiction. Dervish, that's what it was. Thank you, Dakota.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
So with this game, have you found like all the secrets that might be hidden around and Easter eggs and stuff, or is there still stuff that you're trying to find?
I don't know where I know where some of them are on the top of my head, but there used to be things to unlock for finding those secrets, but when they re-released it, they just gave you those things as, like, to show it. But, now, there are things I could find for an achievement, but I'm not particularly attached to getting achievement. And I don't like working hard for first-person shooter cosmetics, because I don't understand first-person shooter cosmetics for, like, armor and stuff, because you literally can't see it.
Sure.
Like, only other players can see it. Like,
You gotta flex on the competition.
yeah, the only time you see your armor in Halo is, like, on your hand when you melee, and when you die. But I feel like there is, like, something that it taps into where, like, as you're making it, you still get that dopamine of, like, self-expression. Because it's fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice.
Yeah, we are getting pretty close to finishing a level 1. Basically, I just have to go here and then do a, like, standoff where it's just waves of enemies.
You have a particular favorite weapon in this game?
In Halo 3 specifically, it'd have to be the... There might be another skull around here. It would have to be the brute shot.
Okay.
I think it has a really high ceiling, and it... the physics engine of this game is kind of timeless. It's very consistent and very fun, like the physics engine. So there's a lot of things you can do with the brute shot. Before Halo Reach came out, I remember this because I tuned into the Machinima channel daily. There was someone that did Halo 3 montages that were just of using the brute shot.
Okay.
And so that's part of the reason why it's my favorite. I wish they could bring that kind of gameplay back to Halo, but Halo Infinite, the physics engine is so weird that the theater mode in Halo Infinite will simulate what happened rather than capturing what happened. Sometimes you can just replay footage and you'll see a different ragdoll for the same footage. Because it's just the game processing what would happen based on the inputs to the game, and not like
an actual recording.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I loved watching Halo Machinimas. I have a Halo Machinima. It has not aged well. I'd like to recreate what has aged well in Halo Infinite, like to do a side by side, but